You don't have to give up roti and rice to lose your belly. Every fitness influencer is going to tell you the same thing. Quit carbs, no rice, no roti, no bread, and you try it for a week. Then your mom makes aloo paratha on Sunday. Or you go on a wedding and there's biryani. Or you're just hungry and tired and you want normal food. So you break, you eat, you feel guilty, and you quit the whole damn thing. Here's what no one is telling you. You just need to eat them the right way. And today I'm going to show you exactly how. Hey, I'm DS Rajput and I'm the founder of Bro Science Debunk, and I've helped hundreds of Indian men lose 10, 20, and even 40 kilos while still eating roti and rice. Not occasionally, not as cheat meals, but as part of their regular diet. Because as the truth, you can't fight your culture. It's a very simple thing people don't understand. You are Indian, you grew up eating roti, rice, dal, dosa, whatever is your native food. It's not just food actually, it's comfort, it's home, it's family. And any diet that asks you to completely give that up, it's not sustainable and you will quit within weeks. So let's do this the smart way. So let's start with the truth. Carbs are not the enemy, but the way you are eating them right now, that is the problem. So the real issue with the rice and roti is that most Indian men, they eat carbs like this. Breakfast, 2 parathas or poha or dosa. Lunch, 3 rotis, 1 bowl of rice. Snack, biscuits, namkeen, pizza, whatever. Dinner, 2 rotis, 1 bowl of rice again. That's roughly 350 to 400 grams of carbs daily. Now, if you are sitting at a desk 10 hours a day, not doing any strength training, and you're not very active overall, your body hardly needs 150 grams of carbs. The rest, it gets stored as fat, especially around your belly. So the problem isn't roti and rice. The problem is too much of roti and rice and too little of activity. It's a combination. So when people try to quit carbs completely, when they realize this, they don't succeed with that either. Here's what happens when you try to go full keto or cut carbs completely. Week 1, you will lose 2 to 3 kgs, mostly water weight. You feel great and you think you've figured it out. Week 2 to 3, you are tired, your workouts suck, you are irritable, but you push. Week 4, you go on a family function, there's biryani, you can't resist and you eat. Week 5, you've gained it all back, plus 1 to 2 kilos extra. Because your body was starving for carbs and now it's holding on to everything and the cycle repeats. So why does this happen? Because carbs are your body's primary energy source. When you cut them completely, your body goes into panic mode. Your metabolism slows, your energy crashes, your cravings skyrocket. And the moment you reintroduce carbs, your body stores them as fat aggressively because it's afraid you'll starve it again. That's not sustainable, that's self sabotage. Also, not all carbs are created equal. Here's the hierarchy if you want to understand from best to worst in terms of fat loss. Okay, so tier 1, you can eat these freely. These are the good ones. Vegetables, especially fibrous ones, like spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, beans, capsicum, cabbage, there are plenty. These have carbs, but they are mostly fiber, which keeps you full and doesn't spike your insulin as much. Second is like dals and legumes, like moong dal, masoor dal, rajma, chole, chana. They are high in protein and fiber, slow digesting, and keep you full for longer. Then there is oats, like plain oats, not the flavored ones. Great for breakfast with eggs or protein powder. And then there's tier 2 level carbs, okay? You can eat them, but in controlled portions. So first one would be roti, obviously. One roti equal to roughly 50 to 20 grams of carbs. So if you're trying to lose belly fat, stick to 2 to 3 rotis max per day, okay? Choose whole wheat over maida, of course, more fiber. Then second one would be rice. One small bowl has roughly like 25 to 30 gram carbs. Limit to 1 bowl per day if you're trying to lose fat. Brown rice is slightly better, but not really a lot. Portions are more important. Then potatoes, boiled or roasted, fine in moderation, but not in the form of chips, like fries or something. Then there are tier 3. These are like the killers basically, like refined carbs. Examples would be white bread, maida-based foods like naan, kulcha, bhature, biscuit, cake, pastries. They spike your insulin fast and make you hungry within 2 hours again because they are not satiating at all. They have a lot of sugar in them. And the worst one would be the sugary foods like sweets, mithai, dessert, cold drink, pure sugar bombs. No nutritional value, just fat storage. And then there are fried snacks, samosas, pakoras, chips, namkeen, high in both carbs and unhealthy oils. Double trouble. So that was about the tier of carbs. Now let's get tactical. Here are the 5 rules that will let you keep roti and rice in your diet while still losing fat. The rule number 1, protein always comes first. This is the most important rule. Before you eat any carb, you need to eat protein. You might ask why? Because protein slows down your carb digestion, which prevents the insulin spikes, which happen very frequently. It keeps you full for longer, preserves muscle during fat loss, burns more calories just to digest. The thermic effect of food goes higher. So how to apply this? So for breakfast, eat 3 eggs before your roti or paratha, or you can eat along with it. For lunch, eat your chicken, paneer, dal along with your rice and roti. And for dinner, same rule, protein first, carb second. This simple change will transform your fat loss. Rule number 2, cut your portions in half, not zero. This is the key. You don't need to quit rice and roti. You just need to eat less of them. So the old way was you were eating 3 rotis plus a bowl of rice for lunch and maybe 2 rotis plus a bowl of rice for dinner. So what you will do now instead is for lunch you will eat 1.5 roti plus half bowl of rice, or you can skip rice entirely and just have roti. And for dinner, 1 roti plus half bowl of rice. And if you prefer rice, you can do it the other way around, skipping rotis entirely and only having rice. It still feels like you're eating normal food, but you have cut carbs by 50%. And that 50% reduction over a period of month, that's easily 2 to 3 kgs of fat loss. Rule number 3, add more vegetables and dal. And there's a very good reason for it. So this is the trick to not feel hungry after cutting your portions. Because you have cut roti and rice to half, you will need something to fill that space. And that space should be filled by fiber. So when you reduce rice roti, increase sabzi, any vegetable curry, salad, raw or lightly cooked, dal or any kind of legumes, raita also you can have. Your plate should look like this: 50% vegetables and dal, 30% protein like chicken, paneer, egg, fish, whatever you are having as a protein source, and 20% carbs like rice or roti. This combination keeps you full, satiated, and helps you losing fat. Rule number 4, time your carbs strategically. Not all meals need the same amount of carbs. Here's a smart way to distribute them. Breakfast at around 7 or 8 a.m. Moderate carbs are fine here. Example, 1 to 2 rotis with eggs or oats with some protein. That is good. Lunch. This is when you can have your rice or roti. You have the whole afternoon to burn it off. Example would be 1 roti plus 1 small bowl of rice, dal plus sabzi plus some paneer or chicken for protein. Evening snack, 5 p.m. Keep it high protein, low carb. Example, boiled eggs, roasted chana, Greek yogurt. Dinner, lowest carb meal of the day. Example would be 1 roti or skip roti entirely and just have dal, sabzi and some protein source. Why this works? You're eating carbs and your body can actually use it. That means earlier in the day. And minimizing them at night when your body is winding down and more likely to store them as fat. Fifth rule is don't eat carbs alone. This is the sneakiest mistake. Never eat roti, rice or bread just by itself. Always pair it with protein like dal, paneer, chicken, egg, tofu, anything that you prefer. Or some kind of healthy fat like ghee or yogurt. Why? Because when you eat carbs alone, they digest fast. Your insulin spikes, you get hungry in 2 hours again, and then you overeat. So when you pair carbs with protein, fiber and fat, digestion slows down, insulin stays stable, and you stay full for longer, like 4 to 5 hours. Now you might ask, what about the special occasions? Okay, so what about the weddings, office outings or festivals? Here's the truth. You will eat more on special occasions and that's fine. Just accept it. The rule is simple. 80% of the time, follow the structure. 20% of the time, live your life. If there's a wedding on Saturday and you are going to eat biryani, gulab jamun and paneer tikka, enjoy it. Just make sure a day before, Friday, you reduce the calories a little bit, or a day after on Sunday, you skip a lunch or dinner. So you get back on track the next day. That's the idea. You don't turn one cheat meal into a cheat weekend. You stay active the next day, go for a walk or a workout. One meal won't make you fat, just like one salad won't make you lean. It's what you do most of the time that matters. Here's what I need you to understand. Fat loss isn't about suffering. It's not about eating boiled chicken or broccoli for 6 months. It's also not about giving up your culture, your food, your enjoyment. It's about eating the foods you love in the right amount, at the right times with the right balance. Roti and rice are not your enemies. Overeating them without enough protein, fiber, and activity, that's the enemy. So stop trying to fight your culture. Work with it, adapt it, make it fit your goals, because the only diet that works is the one that you can stick to for years. So here's what I want you to do today. Plan your next meal using the 50-30-20 rule. 50% veggies, 30% protein, and 20% carbs. Cut your rice and roti portions in half starting tomorrow. Eat protein first in every meal before touching carbs. And track it for 1 week. Take photos of your meals and see how you feel. And commit to it for at least 30 days. Not 2 days, not 7 days, not 40 days. 30 days of eating this way. Then check your waist measurements. And if you want a complete system that shows you exactly how to lose fat while eating Indian food, check out my free 8-day permanent fat loss course. The link is in description. If this video showed you a better way, hit subscribe. I make videos every week on sustainable fat loss. See you next time.